In this video, I want to tell you guys about one of the latest EST-based IEMs in the mid-range, especially. Yes, there are some EST-based IEMs coming at a lower price too, but this is, I believe, is one of the latest EST-based IEM in the 500 to 1000 price range. And what's really interesting is that this one has the exactly same driver configuration as the Dunu EST112. I have the EST112 with me, and this has been one of my favorite IEMs. There are no two ways about it. It does a lot of things, a lot of characteristics of this IEM that makes it an excellent IEM at the around $500 price range. But in this video, I will first like to talk about the QOA Margarita. This is priced at $550, and on sale this can be available at 496, $497. So this isn't very expensive and very comparable to the $485 price range of the Dunu EST112. Now, there are no issues when it comes to build quality or the cable or aesthetic kind of thing. You guys can see this is fairly ergonomical. There are no issues with the build quality or anything, and this wing kind of design, slightly semi custom kind of design, gives it a very good kind of feel inside the ear, and is a bit more stable than the EST112. EST112 is fairly comfortable. Let's have a comparison. EST112 and this size comparison, I mean. So you guys can see that yes, EST112 is slightly wider and slightly taller too, but that there are no issues when it comes to comfort or anything. And both the IEMs come with modular cables. They can switch plugs, and that is a very good thing, especially when you have multiple sources with multiple connectors. So that's a very good thing. Now, moving on to the Margarita, I have had the Kinera Oud. QOA and Kinera are sistering brands, so they share a lot of stuff, I believe. And Oud was a very musical, very well tuned but musical sounding IM that was tuned for a thicker, slightly more musically melodious sounding IM, while this one Margarita is a bit more flavored. uh, yes, definitely. I will not be able to say that Oud was colorless because the thicker and warmer mid range was there. So Oud was not exactly colorless, but the Margarita brings a bit more character to the whole spectrum. It has a bit of bass body. Let me show you guys the nozzle, kind of wideish nozzle, but that's fairly comfortable. There are no issues there either. I was at the base, so yes, the base is a bit more voluminous. Oud was fairly good, but it was slightly less voluminous. The area of impact, it was smaller with the wood, while this one has a bigger area of impact, and there is a bit more rumble. Okay, and slightly improved dynamics. This one uses a single 7 mm titanium coated DD, so the rumble and stuff are very good even compared to the EST112. The rumble that the Margarita creates is better, more volume, more power, more authoritative. Okay, so yes, when it comes to the low end, this one is the better one compared to the EST112. EST112 is tighter, slightly less dynamic. The dynamism is not great. It does not hit various notes when there are softer notes, when there are kick drum, kick bass, and that kind of stuff. It doesn't feel that variation friendly. Okay, while the QoA handles that without any issues. It is very good with its control over the driver is very good. If there is a softer rumble, it will be there. If there is a harder note like kick drum and kind of stuff, like those uh, percussion drums and stuff, it is very good with that. While this is tighter, it does not have the extra bit of dynamics to it. It kind of lacks in that region. But when it comes to the rest of the spectrum, when it comes to treble and mid range and everything else, Dunu is a lot more energetic. Okay, it is more vivid. It does not hold back. Okay, if there is a bit of squeaky kind of sound, you will hear that too. You are not going to miss that. So Dunu is more vivid, more transparent, more energetic throughout the spectrum. There are no issues throughout the spectrum till the end. It really maintains that energy. But yes, at the upper treble region, where the Dunu kind of gives up, the energy comes down. QoA Margarita does not feel like it is going down that easily. Mostly because EST112 has a more energetic mid treble region. Okay, that extra bit of mid treble energy for the vividness, for the transparency, gives a pseudo kind of feeling of a depressed upper treble region. When compared, I'll have to say both are on this kind of similar level, similar energy level. But since the upper treble, since the mid treble of this EST112 is more energetic, the drop kind of feels a bit more aggressive, while this one is not that aggressive with the drop. And the instruments, the notes available in the upper treble region are very clear. They are transparency. They have very good pop to them, and that gives it that extra bit of technical abilities. Yes, obviously, when it comes to overall technical abilities and stuff, I'll have to say EST112 is better. But in that triple region, I definitely will have to give it to the Margarita. Now I do not want to separate all this because both are very good when it comes to a balance and kind of stuff. Timbre and tonality are very good. As I said, this can be slightly analytical, slightly harsh, slightly on your face kind of IEM. This one is more musical. But when you start listening to this for a while, you realize that Margarita is not exactly very musical or anything like that. It just doesn't have that extra bit of aggression to it. It does not try to fend off the tingly, that sparkly feeling to the notes. But what it has is it kind of restricts. It does not let the note make it uncomfortable or push your envelope. Okay, so this is very comfortable and still very detailed. It does not have superb or high level of transparency of the EST112, but what it has is very good balance of stuff. Okay, it is not trying to be wowing you with a high amount of details, high amount of transparency, and it is not just laying back, giving you a smoother kind of feel. So yes, QoA is the all-rounder of this price range. I'll have to say bass hits hard. The bass is very good. It is impactful. The mid range is clean, clear. There are no aggression, tonality, timbre, no issues, no issues, no BA timbre, no BA kind of ring to it. So this is excellent. This is very good. If you want details, definitely Dunu EST112 is the one to get. But if you want a better all-rounder, when you start listening to the QoA for a 15-20 minute session, you realize that it resolves a lot of details. The resolution, the definition is there with this. That there is no issues with the with anything really. So who should pick the QoA? Nearly everyone can pick the QoA, but those who want more details, should go for the EST112. EST112 has been the best IEM in this price range, and QA wants a piece of it. And I believe I can see a lot of people going for the QA because of that punchy bass, because of that no compromise kind of sound. It does not feel very aggressive or anything like that without sacrificing any details. So that's it. This is the comparison of these two IEMs. If you have any questions, if you want me to compare the Margarita with few FH9, do let me know. So this is it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you.